Keys to Success. This is a new and short course titled Keys to Success, taken from the book Training Courses by Muteb Alqarni. In this course, we will discuss the secrets of success, its keys, and the methods to achieve it. The goal of the course is how to become successful, meaning what are the best ways that enable you to achieve real and significant success. In this course, you won't find common ideas. Instead, you will find new thoughts and enjoyable philosophical arguments. Start by asking yourself, what is success? And try to formulate an answer. The objective is to define the meaning of success gradually. Also, ask yourself, who is a successful person? Initially, think of 3 successful individuals you know, one from your small community, one from your country, and one with global success. Keep them in mind and continue with us. If I ask you a small puzzle and you solve it, that's success. If you reach your destination without using Google Maps, that's success. If you graduate from university, that's success. If you get an A+ in a specific course, that's success. Let's begin by saying that success is achieving a specific goal. The goal could be solving a puzzle, reaching a destination, getting an A+, etc. So, success is achieving a specific goal. If you accomplish your goals, you have succeeded. Since goals vary, so do successes. You will find a person successful at the family level, achieved the goal of creating a happy family, and another successful at the academic level, obtained a specific academic degree, and so on. But think with me. Is achieving goals enough for us to truly become successful? Think with me. Will people consider you successful just because you solved a puzzle or reached your destination without using Google Maps? In reality, no. So what is success? Success is achieving an exceptional goal that only a few in your society accomplish. For example, when you get an A+ in all courses and only a few in your society do that, your society will see you as successful and outstanding. If you attain a high position that only a few in your society achieve, that is also true success. Similarly, if you win a silver medal in a global Olympics, that is a significant success because only a few obtain it. Therefore, one of the conditions for success is that the goal must be an exceptional goal achieved by only a few. Ask yourself, have you achieved an exceptional goal that only a few have? Yes, this is a good rule. The more people capable of achieving what you have achieved, the less you will feel considerable success, or others will not consider you successful. But what are the exceptional goals agreed upon globally? There are 3 goals. 1. Achieving wealth. 2. Achieving power. And 3. Achieving fame. Wealth and money are what made Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Araji successful, for example, or at least successful in your eyes. Power is what makes Putin or Joe Biden successful in your eyes. Fame is what made famous singers like Michael Jackson and Mohammed Abdo successful as well. But why does a person become successful if they acquire wealth, power, or fame? Because they become capable of influencing people, and influencing people is an exceptional goal achieved by only a few. For example, when you have immense wealth, you control those around you like a shark devouring minnows. When you have power and a position, you control others with commands as a general. Similarly, when you have fame, you have influence. Everyone knows you, and everyone wants to serve you. However, the impacts differ. Elon Musk's estimated wealth is $187 billion in 2023. Will his influence be the same as that of any Arab billionaire with only $2 billion? In short, The more wealth, power, and fame increase, the greater the influence. For instance, is Joe Biden impactful as the President of the United States compared to the impact of any president of a country from the Third World? Ask yourself, what is the size of your wealth, power, and fame? Their magnitude determines the quality of your success. Here, you will notice something. You will notice that some people have wealth, fame, and power, yet people do not consider them successful. For example, you may find someone with fame, but it's a low fame. They are just famous for dancing foolishly. Would you consider them successful? In reality, you would hesitate a lot and not see them as a successful personality. Some may have power and a high position. Then they get caught in a corruption case, or they got their positions through a corrupt electoral system. Would you consider them successful? You would hesitate a lot. Some may have immense wealth, but it's stolen. Would you consider them successful? These are like a student who gets a high grade through cheating. Would you consider them successful? Or a person who gets a job as an officer because of connections. Is he successful? In reality, you would hesitate a lot in describing them as successful, even though what they achieved are dreams realized by only a few, because you think a lot about the way the goal is achieved. So we will change the previous definition of success and say, success is achieving an exceptional goal that only a few accomplish and is achieved through legitimate and ethical ways. Now we understand why people do not consider someone who obtains a position through connections or who plots a coup against an officially elected president or who embezzles wealth as a successful person. Let's now talk about the keys to success. How can we become successful? The easiest way to achieve success is to look at successful individuals in wealth, power, and fame and imitate them. You may ask, why focus on wealth, power, and fame and forget about knowledge, for example, as a goal? Everything will not deviate from what was mentioned before. Even scientists, when they achieve something, gain fame in their scientific community and power over their colleagues, and wealth from their awards. When we imitate successful people, we will discover that the keys to their success are three: intelligence, diligence, and luck, and all three must come together. Yes, they used to say that a successful person is only the intelligent one. The successful one is the one who achieves a high score in the IQ test. But they found intelligent people, jobless and homeless, wandering in the streets, and found people who are not intelligent enjoying fame, power, and wealth. Why? They found another key to success, and that is diligence. Anyone who strives, works hard, and perseveres becomes successful even if they are not intelligent, and we see students who work hard and surpass the intelligent ones. Then, after a while, they notice that diligence is not enough either. Some work hard and do not have success, so because the third key to success is missing, which is luck. Some are intelligent and diligent but without luck. They came at a time when there were no job opportunities, for example. So, intelligence, sound mentality, is not enough for success. Diligence is also necessary. Therefore, the Saudi poet Ahmed al-Arabi says, "And be wise with sound opinion and proof, be cautious of hopes, then nights be aloof, strive in it unless one relies on it. Without efforts, wishes are but a spoof." And so, remember the saying, whoever is diligent with a sound mind will triumph in the matters of life unloof. Yes, the diligent person triumphs. Nevertheless, diligence is not enough, as we said. Luck is also necessary. Allah says, "And it is not attained except by those who are patient, diligent, and none is attained except by a great fortune," meaning luck. So, remember these 3 keys to success: intelligence, meaning a sound mentality, diligence, and luck. These 3 keys, intelligence, diligence, and luck, must be present in the person at the same time. For example, we find an outstanding football player with sports intelligence who runs and works hard but lacks luck to score. The 3 are not complete for him, and we find a person who mines for gold in the mountains, meaning he works hard. He finds gold, meaning he is lucky, but he lacks intelligence to manage it, so the state seizes it. Similarly, we find a student with intelligence and luck as well. Companies demand him. But he does not find a job because he does not strive and look for job opportunities. Yes, these 3 must come together. We start with the first key, which is intelligence. And by intelligence, we generally mean mentality. You will not achieve success until you acquire the mentality suitable for success. But what is the best mentality for success? It is the growth mindset, the mentality of successful people, and its opposite is the fixed mindset, the mentality of failures. According to Carol Dweck's book, Mindset: The New Psychology of Success, 2006, the growth mindset is an important condition for success. But what is our definition of the growth mindset? The growth mindset includes 3 characteristics: 1, a learning mentality; 2, a happy mentality; and 3, a flexible mentality. Let's discuss these characteristics. So, the first task to acquire the growth mindset is to acquire its first part, which is the learning mentality, through reading and learning. Yes, reading is a fundamental requirement for success because when you read, you gain experience and skills. All successful people read. For example, Bill Gates reads a lot, Warren Buffett reads, and leaders read. Reading teaches you new skills such as critical thinking, emotional intelligence, decision-making, communication skills, negotiation skills, all of which are essential for success. Do you think, for example, that the billionaire Araji became successful without knowing how to make investment decisions? Do you think Putin became president without mastering persuasion skills for his people? Do you think a chemist became successful without mastering critical thinking? The previous skills accelerate your success, and you will not acquire them except through reading and training, thus becoming successful. Notice here that in this course, we do not say, the successful person sets their goals. The successful person manages their time. We speak here in a general way and say that the successful person has a growth mindset, as they learn many skills that enhance themselves, such as goal setting, time management, prioritization, etc. All successful people do this, even if you do not notice it, so the mentioned skills are important. Do you think you will succeed without setting an exceptional and clear goal that only a few people can achieve? You must learn how to set goals. In short, you must have a learning mentality, which is the first part of the growth mindset. The more you set your goal, make your decisions, organize your time, prioritize, communicate well, and persuade effectively, the more prepared you are for success. So ask yourself, do you have an exceptional goal that only a few can achieve? If the answer is yes, you have started the path to success, because success is originally achieving an exceptional goal that only a few achieve and in legitimate ways. The second part of the growth mindset is the happy mentality. The happy mentality is a fundamental condition for achieving success and is what drives a person towards greater successes. Yes, people have always believed that success causes happiness, but they found that it is temporary and fake happiness. Every success you achieve, whether winning a position or graduating from university, will make you happy for a short time. Then you will be surprised by the fading of your happiness later on. So, success does not guarantee happiness. The opposite is true. Happiness guarantees success. The happier you are, the more successful you are. In this way, the solution is to be happy first, and you will succeed. And the question is, how do I become happy? We can summarize happiness in two things. 1. Learn gratitude, to thank God for blessings, and 2. Learn optimism, to believe that the future is all good. When you achieve success, for example, graduating from university, winning a position, etc., you must be grateful and thank God for His blessings. This gratitude will create permanent happiness. When you thank God always, your happiness will be continuous, and this continuous happiness will drive you towards achieving future successes. Why is this true? Because when you succeed once, you need to remember this success to feel more confident in yourself to take the initiative towards another success. But how will you remember it if you do not thank and express gratitude to God for it? Gratitude reminds you of your successes and increases your self-confidence. Therefore, one of the conditions for a happy mentality is to express gratitude and thank God for His blessings. Likewise, optimism creates a successful and happy mindset. When you are optimistic about the future and believe that things will be fine, you will be encouraged to accept a deal or run for presidency, etc. You won't do that unless you are optimistic that things will be fine. That's why Daniel Kahneman, a pioneer in probability theory, says an important statement. He advises, "If you ask me if we should initiate in any challenging deal, I would advise you and say, don't do it, but calculate the risks, as you may fail. Don't be too optimistic." Yes, I tell you not to be optimistic, but I am surprised when I see highly successful people who were very optimistic, and without their optimism, they wouldn't have succeeded. I will tell you not to be optimistic and not to take risks, and I will tell you that optimists are successful. As a summary of the above, we stated that the growth mindset is necessary for success, and to acquire it, you need to acquire 3 parts. A learning mentality, meaning in the skills necessary for any success, and look for them as it is your task. A happy mentality, meaning grateful and optimistic because happiness causes success, not the other way around. Now, we will discuss the third part, which is the flexible mentality. And by that, we mean a mindset that accepts failure. The problem with failures is that they have a rigid mindset, not a growing one, meaning they see failure as a fall with no way out. In contrast, the successful mindset is a growing and flexible mindset. They see success as a stumbling block, not a permanent fall. So, the successful person sees that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. In short, you will not succeed in anything until you fail. If you do not fail, you will not succeed. What is our evidence? The evidence is very simple. Look at successful people. We said that if we want to succeed, let's look at successful people and imitate them. Imitate their habits, and see how they behave. Do you think that Bill Gates, for example, did not fail in his life in deals he made? Do you think that Araji, for example, did not fail as well? Do you think that President Joe Biden or Putin, for example, did not fail in previous elections or administrative roles? Do you think that singers, scientists, and celebrities did not fail in the beginnings or were not subjected to harassment at the beginning of their fame? They all failed without exception. You will not find a successful person who did not fail. So if you know that, you must accept failure and live with it. because whoever rejects it is among the failures with a fixed mindset. Ask yourself, do you accept failure and live with it as part of success? Now, let's talk about the second key to success, which is diligence. In reality, you will not achieve anything with a growth mindset alone. You must exert effort and sincere work. For example, no matter how learned you are, and no matter how happy and flexible you are and accepting of failure, you will not succeed unless you work hard. Diligence is a necessary factor in achieving success. But take the good news. The growth mindset will automatically teach you about the importance of diligence in success. In other words, you will not become with a growing mindset unless you have accepted hard work, because you will read about self-improvement and learn the importance of diligence. Things seem interconnected. The question now, how do we strive? There are 3 principles for diligence. 1. Discipline. 2. Attempt. And 3. Continuity. Firstly, discipline. And by that, we mean commitment. Yes, you must be committed and disciplined daily to achieve your goal. Some think that if they adopt some habits of success, they will suddenly succeed. In reality, success is a set of habits that have formed over the years. If you see someone organizing their time, waking up early, and prioritizing, don't think these are easy habits. You will not become like them in a day and night. This person has ingrained these habits for many years. He has been committed to success skills for 5 years, for example. So, if you want to be successful, and I don't want to break you here, you must spend a year or 2 to establish the habits of success for yourself. If it were a matter of a month or 2, everyone would be successful. Success requires long-term commitment. The good news remains that you can acquire commitment in a non-taxing way. Yes, you can be committed in a gradual manner. Gradualness is the weapon of the successful. You will not find a successful person who did not gradually achieve something until they succeeded. As for those with a fixed mindset, they want to leap quickly towards success. Even if they succeed, it is not considered significant success because it was achieved in an unfair way. So, the simple solution is gradualness. Every day, commit to something simple. Organize your time. Maintain your optimism and gratitude. Learn to accept failure gradually. Then step by step until you become committed. As our Prophet Muhammad says, a little consistently is better than a lot intermittently. So, it is very easy. It just requires gradual commitment for a year or 2, and then the skills and habits of success will continue with you throughout life as they have become ingrained in you. Some may say that acquiring a habit takes 21 days. Yes, but let's not rush into things. Take your time and make the period long, and your simple and non-bothersome weapon is gradualness. As for the second quality for diligence, it is the attempt. The diligent person tries after failing, but not any attempt. Do not be deceived by sayings like, "Try and don't give up," and "Try again and don't withdraw." Yes, all successful people try again, but they make smart attempts. So, if you fail at something, before trying again, ask yourself, have you changed anything in your approach in what you are attempting? Have you changed your work system? Have you improved personally? Have you developed skills that help you achieve your exceptional goal? Have you added something new to yourself? Why is smart attempting important? Because when you develop your skills and change your work approach, you are expected to make better progress than your previous attempts. Yes, that company rejected me as an employee, and I tried again and was rejected again. But have I improved my skills and added something new to my potential when I tried again? I haven't done anything, so the result is the same. The rule is, do not expect a different result if you are doing things the same way. Yes, we want to strive, but smartly. We must change the way we work to expect better results. Otherwise, you will fail, then try and fail, then try and fail. At that point, you will give up, and you will be deceived by a wrong lesson that success is impossible. The reason is that you understood attempt in a wrong way. One of the benefits of changing the work approach before the second attempt is that when you fail again, you will change your approach. And when you fail again, you will change your approach. And when you fail again, you may not persist in your project. Withdrawal is good. Yes, any successful person, let's say Bill Gates for example, changes his negotiation approach in deals. And if he doesn't succeed, he changes again. And if he doesn't succeed, he withdraws. And there is no harm in withdrawal. Yes, the growth mindset sees withdrawal as part of success. As for stubbornness, it is a characteristic of failures with a fixed mindset, and it was named fixed because it does not change. Let's move on to the third quality for diligence, which is continuity or perseverance, as called by the psychologist Angela Duckworth in her book Grit: The Power of Passion and Perseverance. Continuity means continuing work without stopping, and it is the peak of discipline and attempt. Be disciplined, try, and continue without stopping. The Hungarian-American psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi called it flow in his book Flow, and it is a state where a person forgets himself due to the power of his passion and desire to achieve his goal. But when does it appear? This state appears when an individual's skills are equal to the challenges he faces. If there is a strong challenge and you have a skill that matches it in strength or is slightly below it, you will feel pleasure in continuing and flowing. If the challenge in front of you is much larger than your skills, you will feel frustration. And if the challenge is much lower than your skills, you will feel boredom and monotony. In summary, we have said that a growth mindset is a key to success, meaning a mindset that is learning, happy, and flexible. We also mentioned that diligence is also a condition for success, meaning discipline, effort, and continuity. Let's now talk about luck, which is the third key to success. Some may think that luck cannot be controlled, and this is true, but doses of luck can be increased in 4 steps. First, come early. They say, whoever comes first wins, and they say, there is nothing left for the next. Many successful people today are fortunate because they came early, and in this era, there are people more successful, intelligent, and diligent than them, but their luck did not help them because they were born late. So, the first solution: do not delay to make the circumstances easier, as what is easy may become complicated. In other words, do not be late when promotions are easier, as they may become complicated later. Do not be late when citizenships are given freely, as they may not be available in the future. The earlier you are, the luckier you become. The second condition for creating luck is expanding relationships. Do not underestimate relationships. Your relationship with a wealthy person may create your success. The wealthy person may involve you in his investments, and you learn from him, making your business easier. Do not underestimate your connection with an authority figure. They may involve you in their group, and you advance in positions. Do not underestimate your relationship with the famous. It may expand your influence. Yes, expand your relationships. Relationships create luck and increase the chances of success. When you hear the phrase lucky person, try to think of two things. Did they come early and in easy circumstances? And do they have relationships that help them and you don't know? Early arrival and connections create luck. The third step to improve luck is to stay in the zones of opportunities. Even in football, they say, move without the ball. It's not necessary to move with the ball. Go far without the ball, and we will pass it to you, creating an opportunity for you to score your goal from your correct position. A successful player who does not blame his miserable luck is most likely in the wrong position. On this basis, decide, instead of staying in a village, go out to a city, as success opportunities in cities are greater. Notice that when you changed your locations, your chances increased. In short, do not stay in a place where opportunities are few, but move to places where opportunities abound, as luck is there. When you hear them say, so-and-so is lucky, he got a job and the other is unlucky, ask yourself, did so-and-so go to a city, and did the other stay in his village? The last step in creating luck is to highlight strengths. When competitors increase, highlight your strength. For example, organize your resume. When a company asks for an executive manager, put your experience as an executive manager at the top of the page. Highlight your strengths, and thus your luck increases. Without that, they may reject your file because, in short, you did not present the suitable strength for the job. So, luck is manufactured by coming early, influential relationships, correct positioning, and highlighting strengths. Here we reach the conclusion of the Keys to Success course. We have learned a lot from it. The best thing to remind ourselves of is that the keys to success are three: intelligence, diligence, and luck. Intelligence is represented by the growth mindset, and you will not become with a growth mindset until you have a learning mentality, read and acquire skills, a happy mentality, be optimistic and grateful to increase your courage, and a flexible mentality, accept failure as part of success. We also said that a growth mindset is not enough. Diligence is important, and it requires three aspects: discipline through daily gradualness, attempt by refining your skills before the second attempt, and continuity by adapting your skills to your challenges. We also said that all of the above is not enough without luck, and luck is manufactured in four ways: coming early, influential relationships, correct positioning, and finally, highlighting strengths. This training course, Keys to Success, is taken from the book Training Courses by Muteb Alqarni.